Over on my Facebook page, there is an event link right here that you can click on. It has all the information about the meetup on December 17th, which is a Saturday. And in the Artagon Marketplace, they have posted this picture. Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. And yes, the meetup is absolutely free. And the only reason I mention the word free is not because I would ever charge for a meetup, but because a lot of people might get confused on whether they need to bring money to pay to park or to get into a particular venue. I just want to reassure you, just bring yourself and your smile and your camera, your vlogging material, and things like that. We'll have a good time. But it is free. I'll see you there. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's the Daily Woo. That woman's staring at me. They're starting to do some construction on the land where the former flea market that I used to visit in the early 1990s used to sit. They've leveled the whole thing now. They're building a shopping center. Progress. And I'm pretty sure this building will be the next to go. There's the old office, and the Cracker House Saloon is also on the chopping block. One of the main crops here in Florida is citrus. And even though it is into December already, they are picking and hauling fruit. Now that's a great name for a security services company. This motorcycle clinic that has this classic truck parked out front many years ago had a tattoo studio inside of there. And I got a few tattoos way back in the day. Right there. Including this crazy-eyed fruit bat. What do you think that is used for? It's like 2 ramps and metal railings next to the shrubbery. How does that truck not flip over backwards? It's very, very back heavy. Gonna check out this museum called Warbird Adventures. And this one's all dressed up as a reindeer. I wonder if its name is Rudolph, because it does have a red nose. On the side it says experimental. It's experimenting in reindeer games. These are so cool. This is the way planes used to look. And that up there in the sky is the way they look now. Bigfoot? This is an incredibly large woman. She's gargantuan. She's sitting on the wing. I'm amazed that the wing is still structurally sound. This kind of gives us an inside view of what's inside and inside the cockpit of this particular airplane. You would sit right here in this seat, and then here's all the machinery and the bells and whistles that you need to figure out where you're going. This is a North American AT-6, and that's its propeller. This was given the nickname the Fresco, and its nation of origin was the USSR. And it looks like down here they have the ejection seat. Some very heavy artillery weapons mounted on the wall there. And check this out. There's a couple grenades. I'm thinking maybe this is some sort of a flare gun. Maybe it doesn't shoot a bullet, but a large flare, perhaps? There's a really cool helicopter here that the entire front is made out of glass, and the Grim Reaper has been painted right there. And mounted on the side are these guns, and I'm guessing you place your foot here to get inside of the cockpit to sit in there to fly it. This particular plane has been given the name Onslaught, and it's drawn as if it were a fire, the red into the yellow, like a blazing flame. And I'm just noticing that the tip is made out of glass. It's like a circular crystal ball at the front. Wonder what the purpose of that is. This one's pretty wild. It's called the AEROCAR, and it's basically looks like a little vehicle that takes off through the sky. Look at these two grown men crammed in this thing. It looks as if the wings are removable. So right now it is just the land version, but over here are the wings that can be placed on it to turn it into something that you can fly in the air. That's pretty wild. And like every trusty vehicle, it has a pair of dice hanging from the rear view mirror. The wings on this one fold up. So you can put the wings down or you can fold it up to store it. I guess maybe it's made to be compact for storing purposes. The Bird Dog Cessna L19. They definitely were not created for comfort in mind when you're sitting in the front of these. Not a lot of leg room. And to keep anyone from cracking their cranium on the wing, they have placed the fun noodles you use in a pool across the back end of it. That's smart. Hitting the old noggin on there would not be fun. Oh yeah, look at this. This is like one of those Zamboni things they use when they take it out on the hockey rink. But this one has the face of an animal. I am in no way, shape, or form an expert when it comes to aircraft, but I always enjoy looking at the old planes that have the faces drawn on them, like the mean faces and the teeth. I'm always fascinated by those the most, like this one. On a side note, the weather here in Central Florida is amazing. Finally, I can wear a hoodie. Oh, yes. And outside in the elements sit both of these guys. These are awesome. And the Kissimmee Airport, very small airport, sits right over there. This is so cool. It's a little windy today too. I apologize for the wind noise. And it looks as if someone is working on their plane over in that hangar over there as well. It would be kind of cool to fly around in one of those little hang glider things. It's basically like a go-kart seat with wings. Felix the cat used to be used a lot. You can see he's right here on the side of this one. And I have a Felix the cat tattoo. We're talking about tattoos a lot today. I don't know the reason for it, but next to this engine on the ground is Cookie Monster. Why are you here, Cookie Monster? Why? Back behind this abandoned shopping center are huge mounds of dirt, almost like massive ant hills. The dirt had to have come from somewhere, but where? Where did this dirt magically come from? And it looks like they're finally tearing down this old restaurant. It's been here for years. I'm up at the Kissimmee Lakefront now. This planter is very interesting looking. They have done a lot of work out here over the last 5 to 10 years. It looks totally different than it did way back in the day. There is a panther eyeballing these wild boars. They're not real. They're just little statues. There's even an alligator creeping around in there as well. Right over against the shore, there used to be a bait shop. And the interesting thing is they filmed a movie out here by the name of Bait Shop at that former bait shop. There is no bait shop there anymore. The bait shop has been removed. Did I bait you in with that dialogue? I bet I did. And they do not allow any permanent mooring. So if you're planning on doing a little mooring, don't do it here. And if you do choose to do that, just do it on a temporary basis, not permanently. They have this really cool system for cleaning the water from the lake. It's called the Stormwater Quality Improvement Project, and it uses this contraption to clean out the debris. The water flows in, and there's a grate down there, And that grate stops trash and buildup, and then it pushes it back out into the water after it is clean. And look at the clouds right now. Pretty neat looking, the formation of them. Rather majestic. Are you seeing this up here? Look at this! That is insane! There's like 3,628 of them. Hitchcock would be proud. That looks like Doc Brown's vehicle. They found me! I don't know how, but they found me! Today I was given the coolest thing. Look at this. A big thanks to Mike for making this out of clay. That's me! Trucker hat, the glasses, a Heckett shirt, tattoos, some petunias down there, the majestic. That is amazing. I love it. Vlog over.